Okay, so this is actually a video I wanted to make for a while now, but there was always something stopping me. Either the room was a mess or I was a mess. So, without further ado, this video needs no introduction. Let's get right into some cool montage. I just want to confirm I had some pretty shit coffee today, so just there had some pretty shit coffee. Okay, so now that the cool montage is over, or at least I hope that I actually made the montage, I just had like 3 cups of really bad coffee, so please excuse me if I look like I just drank something that wanted to kill me. I legit broke the coffee maker, I think. So, a few announcements at first. First of all, thank you guys so much. There's been a lot of new subscribers coming onto the channel. Second of all, great news. Kiwi Design wants to send me more stuff, which means they clearly liked the video. If you guys haven't seen that video, please check it out. Great video, great stuff. Third of all, I think I'm not counting. We have a Discord server. I think this is like the 20th Discord server I have. This one might actually succeed. So go join it down in the description below if you want any say in what happens in these videos. I will be playing with you guys on that server, playing, you know, VR chat, multiplayer, all the good stuff. I will be taking video ideas from you guys. You know, all the good stuff. I want to apologize in advance for the sound. That's my 3D printer printing, as you probably saw in the montage. Without further ado, I'm actually going to talk about some of the stuff now because, you know, the cool montage is over. Let's actually talk about some specs. So, first of all, let's start off with the monitor. It's a god knows what, LG 28-inch ultra-wide. No, it's not. It's like a 32-inch ultra-wide. I'll have to check that for you. I'll put it on the screen. It's an ultra-wide, and I'm never going back. Once you go ultra-wide, you can never go back. On my desk, we have the Razer Siren X, which is my main mic for streaming. It goes on this mic arm here. We have a Kindle, which I also put together from parts. It works. I don't read books, so it's just kind of there for show, but it works. We have my old Xiaomi Mi 5S Plus over there. We're filming on the iPhone 8 Plus because my Xiaomi Mi 8, which is my main phone, is currently charging. So that's there. We have my Razer, what is this thing? Huntsman. Yeah, it's a Huntsman. It's okay. So this is the Razer Huntsman keyboard that I got for Christmas from my brother. Great keyboard, definitely recommended. Unlike some other Razer stuff. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. We have the Logitech G502 and the Logitech MX Master. The MX Master I use for video recording and editing. It's mainly editing, you don't really record with a mouse. And then we have another iPad. I don't know what this is doing here, it's probably broken. Then there's more Apple stuff that's probably broken. I fix a lot of Apple stuff, okay? And you will see that throughout the room. There is a lot of Apple stuff that was probably broken and I fixed it. I am not a fan of Apple. In fact, I am against them in all shape or form. I think I can say that. I am against them. Don't buy Apple products. Then we have my Razer Blade 15, which came back. Again, if you haven't seen that video, check it out. That came back, and again, I'm pretty unsatisfied with the shape it came back in, but that's just too bad. My router, that's an R7000 from Netgear. Really good. That's modified. Check out my video on that if you're interested. And my Galaxy Buds. Oops, that went flying. Then my speakers, they're just some speakers that I got from Logitech on Amazon. I finally have a proper audio recording software because some people got triggered that I was using the Windows one. Well, that's too bad. Now I've got Adobe Audition. Also, this monitor, funny story, I actually got it to impress the people on Reddit because I posted myself on r/roastme, and yeah, people criticized my monitors more than they criticized me, which is not what you're supposed to do. Bad at the game. Let's get into the specs of the PC, because my PC is something that has gone through so many changes. I am so happy with the way it's turned out. So this case, it's what is it? It's an NZXT Elite something, I think. It's the VR case that has like the HDMI at the top. Again, name on the screen. It's an NZXT case. I have had NZXT cases since I have started building PCs. First I had the NZXT Phantom 410. Now I've switched to this NZXT Elite. Its newer version is the H500i if you want to check it out, because they don't make this one anymore. And I mean, all VR headsets take DisplayPort anyway, so you won't be able to use it, which is why the HDMI is unplugged. I actually spray painted it because it came in all white and I didn't like that, so it's spray painted. Inside is my motherboard. It's a Z... My motherboard is a X470 Aorus Gaming Ultra. It's great. It's amazing. It's an AM4 socket board. I have the... Well, it's older, okay? Don't criticize me for this. I have a second generation AMD processor in there. It's the AMD Ryzen 5 2600X. I got it like 3 months before the Ryzen 3rd gen processors released, and believe me, I was triggered. So that's what's in there. We have water cooling that I got for a pretty nice price, actually. I paid €100 for this computer from this one guy, and I found water cooling inside, so that's in this PC now. The water cooling has a 3D printed bracket because I clearly didn't have one that fit AM4. I love my 3D printer. We have the AMD RX 5700 XT, which is a great graphics card. I had some issues with it to begin with, but then gradually graphics drivers came out, and now it's fine. We have 16 gigs of RAM. I could shove in more, but it causes problems for some reason, so I'm not going to do it. 2 NVMe M.2 drives in there. One is the Samsung Evo 970 Pro or something like that. Oh no, it's the 970 Plus. And that's my main boot drive, and then we have just an additional Gigabyte one that came for free with the motherboard. That's pretty much it. Then I have some extra drives for games and storage. But here is where I keep most of my stuff. And don't worry, we're getting to the VR part. We are getting to the VR part. So my NAS, I have a NAS, okay? So it's running Unraid, and it's a tiny little thing. That's actually the computer I got from the guy, but I switched out the case for something really tiny. I put in 16 gigs of RAM that I won on an auction, and it has 6 terabytes, and it's running Unraid. It runs my Minecraft server, it runs my SMB share, it runs, well, practically everything. Home Assistant, anything I might want it to run, and I've configured it in a way that it only turns on when you ping it. So when someone's not using it, it turns off. Green. Team trees. I'm pretty sure that's over, but in case it's not, team trees. So yeah, that's my NAS. On top of that, we have the Xiaomi Cam, and people are like, why do you have a camera in your room? Well, there's a lot of expensive stuff here. I don't want anyone stealing it, you know? You need to keep an eye on your shit. Plus, it's not like anyone else has control over it, except the Chinese government. I still have my original controller that came with my CV1. Up here, above my computer, we have the Oculus Quest, of course, and we have my Chewy HI13, which managed to blow a fuse, and I soldered that fuse off because I am stupid. But it works. It's my main drawing tablet. I do a lot of drawing. It works pretty well. Now we have the 3D printer. I have an Ender 3. It's quite heavily modified by me. Currently it's printing. You can probably hear it in the background. It's printing the Joy-Con controllers for Edward, which you may know Edward from my videos. If you don't, find him. And buy his art, because he also does art. So you might want to commission him to draw you some art. We have my Mavic Pro, we have my Anker charger, my Xiaomi screwdriver set. I don't think anyone is interested in that too much. Then we have like all the stuff I 3D printed, which is like my headphone stands, literally everything. And literally everything is mounted with 3M tape, which I have recently found out is not a good thing. Don't use 3M tape to glue shit to your wall. Bad thing. So that's why the hole is there. Don't ignore the hole. Ignore the hole. So I've got a projector. It's actually just a €50 projector that I found on Amazon at like quite a decent price. So I bought it. It works. It's 1080p. We have my projector screen. Pretty cool. This room, this tiny little room, is also my main VR setup, which is fun and fine. But you know, I like breaking walls and bumping into stuff. That's fine. Okay, but moving on, I am using, with my VR setup, I am using the Mammoth grips and the Kiwi grips that I was sent, because I am using the Mammoth grips with the Oculus Quest, and I'm using the Kiwi design grips with the Oculus Rift S. On my ceiling, I have the Kiwi design pulley system. Love it. Love that thing. It's amazing. Recommended. That thing, I have been playing VR like 4 times as much ever since I got that thing, just because I can like even play VR 360 levels with it. It's really funny. But yeah, that's that. I have the pulley system, goes across my ceiling, all around my tiny room. I felt the need to record this video just in case people were wondering what I'm using and where, and just in case people were wondering what my setup's like, and in case you wanted to make a setup and wanted some ideas. Get yourself a pulley system if you have VR. Great idea. It's pretty good. We're pretty sad, you know? Pretty sad. So, that's going to be it for this video. Join my Discord server, which might last more than 2 weeks this time. Post your ideas on the Discord server. I want to see what you guys want to see. I want to make content that you guys want to watch, because that is what matters, and I love making content for you guys. So, please post your ideas in the Discord server. If you want to see future videos like this, subscribe, ding my bell. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, but make sure to tell me why in the comments section below. And see you again in the next one. Peace. Okay, we have the footage.